Hi everyone, a slightly different video today. I was in the mood to make some abstract canvases, so I did. I was watching some videos on YouTube by abstract artists, and I thought, I'll give it a shot. So I have this it's by Jacquard. It's one of their textile paints, and the color is fluorescent red. And as you can see, it is anything but red. It is like the hottest of hot pinks ever. And if you know me, you know that I love hot pinks. So I am just using a palette knife and creating a very random design, letting some of the paint kind of dry out in some of the areas. And I was watching one artist, and I'll have to find a link and put it in my description box. And he was working across multiple canvases, and I was like, oh, I really like that, but I didn't have the same size canvases. I had one big one and a couple smaller ones, so I thought, oh well, we'll make it kind of funky. So this turns out reminding me a lot of the 80s, but I still like it. So yeah, it's fun. So this Jacquard textile paint, it's not just for textiles. It works on pretty much any surface. If something usually works on fabric, it'll usually work on paper. Fabric is, a pain to paint on, because it has to go through the washer and everything. So obviously things that go on paper don't have to be washed, so it's a little bit easier. This is a little bit of the Lumiere paints, which are also by Jacquard. This is Halo Violet Gold, I think. And I was just going in and adding just a couple flicks and spots here and there. I bet you'll never guess what the next color is. Never in a million years will you guess what Aaron put with pink and purple. Never. It just won't happen. So I'm trying to decide, what color to use, And still looking. Oh, and there's the color I used. So I went with a turquoise teal color. I know you're shocked. So, yeah, just adding a little bit more with the palette knife. I do end up using a brush in one area, and I kind of regret doing that. But I'm learning, so that's okay. You'll see that at some point in this video. So right now, I finished this canvas, I want to say sometime last week. And so that was around May 4th or something. Right now is the 10th, and I have one final left in school, so I am almost done with this semester, and then I don't have to go back until the end of August. So I feel some relief. So I know I owe some of my friends on Facebook, I owe some of them some things. So yes, Pam, I will get to you. I promise. I promise it will happen very soon. You're on my list. So yeah, let's see what else has happened. This. Okay, so what this is not just acrylic paint and water. This is, okay, so I had a hair dye bottle from my wife, and it was from Avon. It had a little screw top on the tip, so that way you could store the leftovers. So I put black acrylic paint about a third of the way up the bottle, about another third of fluid matte medium, and about a third of water, and it created this almost 3D fluid paint. It's really cool. The black has some dimension to it, so look in the photos. So as you can see, I used some silver while I was talking. I was mumbling on earlier. I used some silver paint, and I kind of hated it. It didn't go with anything. It looked very stark, and I think it was because all of the other paints were dry by the time I added it. So I tried kind of blending the silver in with a little bit more turquoise, and yeah. I end up liking this canvas. I really do. It's hanging at in my cubicle. I call it an it, even though there's 3 of them, but whatever. This art is hanging at my cubicle at my desk because I live in gray cubicle land, and there's no color, no life. there's a window, but it stares out at other buildings, and I live in Vegas, so it's constantly sunny. So, and I know it sounds crazy, but that gets so old. So I wanted something new and vibrant to look at. So this is a stamp. I want to say it's one of the Fiskars stamps. It's one of those ones that's supposed to be continuous. You put it on some machine and run it, and it does a continuous design. Well, you know, I don't care about that. So it was like a dictionary stamp. So I just use it how I want to. I want to say Teresa Collins designed that one. I got it at Joanne. I was in California. So this is a pot holder. I use this all the time for some fine hexagons / chicken wire. It's funny because if you turn it one way so they're vertical, it looks like chicken wire. The other way it looks like hexagons. Yeah, because there's a huge difference between the two. So I wrote "believe" in my handwriting. Can you believe that I wrote it? I hate my handwriting. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna do this. So I am using a Stabilo pen. I want to say it's the Pen 88 or something like that. It's got a brush tip. I love these pens. They're great. They're water soluble though, so they're not permanent. And this has been gessoed, so if I wanted to, I could spray this down and it would all wick away and bleed. So I decided that the black kind of was blending a little too well on the left with all the black squishy stuff. So went around it with my Uniball Signo white pen, and this one has some blue tape at the top, the teal tape. I did that so I knew that it came from my friend Elizabeth. She sent me a bunch of stuff, and one of them was a Signo, and I was like, oh, I needed a new one so bad. My other one was on the way out, so I marked it so that way I knew which Signo was from Elizabeth. So thank you, Elizabeth. So then I just took, this is a pen by, I think, Marvy, or they're like meant for scrapbookers, but it's got a nice dark ink in it, and it's permanent. So I went back over the black just to make it a little bit darker and to make sure it stayed where it was supposed to be. That lettering. So we're almost done. This is pretty much it. I might be doing some more abstract painting and seeing if I can do some better stuff, and because this was a lot of fun. It was super freeing. So, and just took my pen and signed my name, and I was showing something to someone. So there it is on my desk. Sorry, it was hard to get good pictures when there's 3 pieces and they're all ski-wampus like that. So, but that pink is so bright. Oh, I love that pink. So I hope you like it. Thank you very much for watching. I'd appreciate it if you subscribed, like, comment, all of the above. So I will see you all next time. There it is in Cubicle Land. Alright, talk to you later, guys. Bye.